Calais, it's not like Calais is being changed, but Calais, as it always was, busy. Here for potentially the last time of the existing CD road.
Holy shit, 13 years. Feels like it's been longer anyways. Twitch, YouTube, kick.
Today there's no point in you doing that because we're not even on TikTok anyway. Because TikTok doesn't understand what's going on for these celebrations. And the celebration doesn't necessarily involve TikTok either. So we're not on there today, no. But damn. 13 months, you unlucky person, you. Last days. Kuba, have you been on the road recently? Have you participated in the event? Should hope so. Down here. I don't know off by heart how much has changed in the update. I'm assuming a bit around here has changed as well. I thought it would be a little bit onto the road itself, but no. Most of basically the entire road has changed. Not gone, it's changed. Hello Diggy, big fan. I have moisted at least once, yes. Saturday stream, I know. It's a ongoing thing, you know. Up to the turn-off, yes. Oh god. This intersection should be slightly different then. The last band. I do wonder who will do the last band. I had an idea of like whoever, it may be me, but it won't be me, it'll be someone else. Whoever places the last band, that player needs to receive a reward. If the band was placed on like them driving on the CD road, you know? It needs to be that. That's what it needs to be. A lot of people have memories, yes. Have to do an extra? No. No, it's fine. But we're here for potentially my last admin stream of the current road in its current state. There'll probably be one maybe next week after that, as soon as that, showing the new one and seeing how people are getting on with the new one. But I want to see what antics we have this time. Again, maybe it will be the last, maybe it won't. But if it changes before I do the next one, then sometime last week would have been my are you the pilot? Would have been my last one, and I didn't say that was the last one. So what road will be official? There's no official is as the players decide it. So at the moment they have decided on the Alps road. The Alps is the busy place right now. Maybe it'll change, who knows? Yeah, you'll tell your stories to the grandkids. Oh man, back in my day we had a road with 400 people on it. They had the entirety of Europe, but they didn't use it. No. They didn't want to do that. Salmon, welcome in. Salma, even. Depends on how you want to accentuate part of the word. Appreciate the follows, Will. Welcome in. Bot, big fan. Saab, how you doing? We are old, yes. 5th. Oh, no, let's see. 2021. Tomorrow. This is going to go. This is our fuel station version that we swapped out. It did its job. It certainly prevented people from crossing over all the time and getting themselves stuck. It's a shame it doesn't work on Linux. I think people have made it work on Linux. Star is here. Star has made it work. I don't know if you need a particular version of Linux or you need something like an emulator to make it work. Patreon parking spots. Maybe. Dylan, welcome in. Greetings. Risto, big fan. Demon, welcome in. But, unfortunately, in its dying days, there's less and less people on here. There's not as much at the moment. Few reasons currently, because of course there's an event going on, so people are going on there. There's a pending update coming out, of which a lot of people's games have updated and they don't know how to downgrade it. And, of course, the Alps being the rising star to replace it. So all three are contributing to less CD people. Do we ever think of a proper name? People call them idiots on the road, of course, but like if you were to say the CD-ians, the CD people, the Alps people, you know? Yeah, they don't know how to download it. Dwarfy, hold on a minute, Dwarfy. I always have to tap out and have a look to see if you've actually done that. Big fan. It doesn't show the message that comes with that. Can I screenshot your message? CD is not gone, no. Bot, thank you for the Prime. Hold on a minute, Bot, hold on. Screenshot that. Screenshot that. There we are. Lovely, got my messages, very nice. Hi, how we doing? I appreciate the resub again. We've had so many members joining, it's crazy. It's really nice. Servers have still been somewhat busy, yeah, I think because people know that they should get on to do their last drive, and of course I've been telling people to do that as well. I know I don't have the entire influence of everyone, but I've definitely been telling people, hey, while you have the time, get on the servers, do your last drive, record it if you can, so you have a bit of, you know, soon be lost media, won't it? Upload it. Go for it. This is... No one's on this bit, one person. Then we have the Brussels intersection. The questionable part where, because it looks far too large for what it was, but the original intersection is weirdly shaped as well, let's say. But this will soon change. It will probably be replaced with one that actually looks like this anyway, because of course, highways, and will be around Antwerp and things like that. So of course it will be busy. OG was good. OG was good. OG was good, as long as people understood. We even had to paint lines on the road to tell people that despite the priorities being the wrong way around, you know, this is just how it is, you know, you're just gonna get used to it. A pinky promise with Red to drive there together? What, on CD, or...? I'm sure she's still familiar, but she's definitely doing other things now. I don't think even she's going to want to go, you know what, I'll do a lost drive. Does she even have a wheel still? Probably no need. Ooh. Oh, good save. Good save. Jesus, good. Slow down. Hello? Are we, what are we doing? Hello? Wakey wakey. Have you spawned in like that, or... What are we, I'll just TP you one, I'll just blogging! Get out the road. As I was saying, now we're at the middle fuel station, which was changed first. The Calais one was changed after that. Again, for the same purpose, because people kept going in one side and turning around and creating an infinite loop with their really, really long trailers. Triples everywhere, eh? But now they have nice space to park up on both sides. And they shouldn't intersect unless someone ends up going the wrong way, which people do that. So it served its purpose as well. It's pretty good. The rest of it, until the Duisburg part, is the same. Has remained the same. We haven't needed to change any of it. What happened here? Someone just TP'd away. That means a crash. They fled the scene. What happened? Someone fled the scene. Let's get back over here. What happened? Maybe took the corner too fast, hey? T's welcome in. Jono with the resub as well. If there's a message with that, I don't see it either. It's just, you know. I'll tab out and have a look at that in a minute. Tutorial City, probably. Some cities have very weird names. So who are we actually looking for? Is it this? Oh no, they crashed by themselves. And then this one kind of swerved around them. Okay, that wasn't the outcome I thought would happen. What did happen then? Oh. Oh, a little bit of a... I was looking at the wrong one. It was this one. Slow down, slow down. There we go. They kind of mounted the barrier there and it didn't really go very well. Whoops. Doesn't really interfere with anyone else, thankfully. This one kind of spun out. As I thought, you know, they might have hit each other given the angle, but no. Okay. Interesting drift, yeah, to try and save yourself. Yeah, you see, that sub-message, I don't see it. So if you do resub on the YouTube, I don't see it. Nox! Big fan for 5 gifted! See, if I had the timer and things going on, I get the points are still accumulating, I assume. I just have no way to show that, you know? You know what I didn't do, Nox? Oh, what I really should have done, because you know, I should have done the discount. I should have enabled the sub discount. I wasn't aware you were going to do that, Nox. Nox. But that did remind me to do it now. I was going to do the discount before the stream started. And I kind of forgot to do that. I'll start another one now then. There we go. We should have one now. Bonk Hammer. Oh, we'll be Bonk Hammering at some point soon. Big fan. Wrong way. Let's go this way. You just crashed and I just missed that. That's something that, you know... Oh, nice. Old habits die hard there. I will always end up missing what I'm looking at because I'm interacting with chat. Here. Ah, yes. What a surprise, eh? Car tries to squeeze past. Most of us do take a bit of a shallow turn. Yeah. Thank you for the flashbang. Tries to overtake on the corner, nudges the person out of the way. That's just not good enough, eh? Not good. What are you doing? Why'd you choose there to overtake? Don't apologize for doing that. It's only a camera filter. It doesn't change my lights. It would be cool if it did, but it doesn't change my lights. I'll do that. It was kind of an overtake, but it was mostly just the push bit, you know? Kiss and welcome. Hallo, hallo. Dankeschön. Hope we're doing well. This is weird being a weekend stream. My perception of the days of the week have been completely skewed, by the way, because of this. This is how I normally know what my days of the week are, and because we're here on a Saturday, it's very weird. And here we are at the Duisburg part, which is still an insanely, you know, just... the transition's not the best. I don't really know why they did it like that. We added this little grate on top. It didn't really help. But, you know, and then the other roadwork signs to stop people from changing lanes, try and filter people out of the second lane, because they can't merge in turn. No one can, it seems. That's why these cones are here. They'll disappear, though. Actually, will they? Well, I mean, maybe this intersection will change a bit. This has mostly been remade. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Maybe we won't need it anymore if it continues onto a highway part. And then from here, it's basically varying points of where people say the CD road actually ends. You could say it sort of ends when you turn off here towards Duisburg. Yeah. It depends. Catman, hello. Hello, Nan. Welcome in. Yes, these are the people that have been left in 158. We are still on 158 for now, so... Oh, that's how it is. Natalie, welcome in! Oh my god, the message. So many emotes in your message. I appreciate the part of the celebration. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Hope you're well. And the follow. That is crazy. Still 100 people in Duisburg. That's not bad. No more CD? What was London's quote from 2020 or something like that, where he's talking about it's going to be removed in version 140 or something? Few people here. Back in the day, you know, this used to be a full bridge. It's not now. It's not now. Even the service isn't spewing at people constantly. Ah, it's dead. It's dead, chat. It's dead. Shame, hey? People are just parking here as they feel like it, hey? Flipping trucks, hello. Thank you, Noble. Nice. Bonoble? Yes. Haha, no. That's him talking as he normally does, yes. can hear some loud stuff outside. This, the train assets, it was a bit weird to see those here because they're meant to be tram models, but you do sometimes get trains on tram tracks for maintenance purposes. Probably will need it. And TMP's dying. Oh no, TMP's dead. Alright, now, let's see, shall we? We may have some Alps stuff and some normal stuff. Here's the Alps. That took a bit of time to load in there. Why is it going bye-bye? Because it's being turned into a highway to match the real world, so you don't have that singular country road spanning half of Europe anymore. The original CD. Yeah. Take it, a 69k PC. I do need another one. I need to contact some brands. Like, please, I mean, I need one. Ah, you cocked that up, well done. There's slightly less people here as well currently because, of course, because of the update. Meaning, you know, those same people that don't know how to downgrade their games. What was that about? Oh, someone drifted around the corner. We'll have a look at that. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, you noob. No more traffic jams. Well, for now, the event server, if you want to go on the event server, that does have traffic jams for now. Yes. Feel free to go there. See, look, there's a handful of people going up and down, up and down. Was this a trend? Did it die out already? Who knows? What you call me? Yeah, you want me to say it again? TMP is not updated yet, no. 158. We're still on. No. I will tell you when we are. I'll actually have to move my tab list back up because they've added things to the minimap again. Good things. Yep, we're going to try it on a corner, are we? Great idea. Yeah, we crashed. Did you get bored of them going at a regular speed? Was that too slow for you? Probably. You kind of nudged the person out of the way, you see. It's... Don't do that. Why'd you do that? That's not good. Now, where was that one that zoomed around the corner previously? Back here somewhere, back here near the start of the report? Oh yeah, they are going quick. Oh, they're going fast. You're on 159. Have you checked out the CD area that's changed? A lot of great roads. Hope you enjoyed. Here we are, 110 into the corner. I don't know what outcome you expected, to be honest. I don't know if you... There's no point in saying sorry for that. No. What were you expecting? What outcome were you expecting for that? Why? Metal pipe sound? Just the sound of every car crash sound effect is what that is, yes. I use that car crash sound effect a lot. Best translator, hello, Olu. Stop saying I'm the translator, man. That's different. It's a different thing. I was waiting for it to actually load in. We don't know. Buses, the DLC hasn't been announced yet, and the TMP specific bus also hasn't been announced yet. It's a thing, it's working in progress, but you know. Hello, 69. Great name.
Hi.
Are we going to have mostly Alps reports now then? Has the transition in the reports already happened? How many are we actually going to go through? Count how many CD ones there are. Right? So far, not including the ones I've made, none. Yeah, incredible, I know. Hello, MND. Haven't played for a year. Oh, I see. I hope you've somewhat caught up to date. Flame, by the way, appreciate the follow. I hope you've caught up to date with the swap that people are doing. No, I haven't driven it yet, no. That one's pushing the other one. That's why the drive will do in about an hour, half an hour's time. Will be my drive on it. I have not driven on the CD road since getting the Moser. Yeah. Crazy. And that was at the beginning of the year. Hello, Richie. Big fan. Appreciate it. Swap engine from a separate brand of truck. Yes. Swapping engines is fine. Shambles. It's like like you're trying to push them again. What are you doing? Stop trying to push them. Why are you doing that? Are you lagging a bit maybe? You keep pushing this person. Why? And then you got reported for that? How are you managing to do that? You've got some strange ghost mode thing going on, hey? Are you lagging that badly? Probably. Yeah, you were the one that did it here. That's interesting. That's 2 isolated incidents, though. It's very weird because you were only following the one person. And you did it here as well, I assume. Where would they be now? I don't know where they are now. I have no idea. Ivan, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. It is a round trailer with a red and white Scania on it. How would I know where they are now? They may not even be here entirely. They may have just gone. No, there they are. But see, there's no one else around, so I wouldn't know how the thing you're doing.
Hi.
Loud outside. Hello, Ricky, big fan. That was a very strange one. Moist. Yeah. All right. Guess what happened in Latvia? What happened? Some cool events, some anniversary celebration, perhaps? Oh, it's busy. Oh, 13 frames. It's going to disappear. It's not going to disappear in the way that you think, like removed from the map. The shape of the CD road will change, that's all. The original that we've been used to for 10 years will change design. A bit. Quite a bit, actually. What happens when you go a bit too quick when in corner, though? You hope the Alps won't be... I don't know. That's depending on whether people will stay here or not for 10 years. But at the moment, it seems to have replaced it. Yes. They've made their minds up. It's a highway, exactly. CD was known for being a singular country road with way too much traffic on it. Maybe the highway will have some, or will they all move to the Alps? That's been the topic of discussion, and it's just something you just need to wait and see what actually happens, what the actual outcome is of that. I felt that people will be around that area still because they will be exploring the revamp, obviously. Even we will explore the revamp. Maybe not on Sim 1, maybe. But people will still be there. You're cutting the corner! He's cutting the corner. You're interrupting my little dialogue I was having there, but okay. And then we got stuck. That's an LOL. That is a kind of funny. Unless your steering thing broke or something. No, I wouldn't think so. I do like the indication to the left. That's nice. Thank you for letting people know you were going to do that. And then plop, there we are. I did see someone else do this before, but it's not the first person to have basically cut the corner, but it wastes more time than actually taking the corner normally, though. No, there's no ban for that. They didn't really do anything wrong. It's just... follow the road normally. This takes more time than just following the road, doesn't it? Maybe if you do it properly, then, you know. If I see you, for example, going down, down, down like that, and you somehow don't hit anyone, it could still be dangerous if you're near someone. If you zoom down like this and then you do cut someone off, then yes, obviously. I'm not saying do it, though. Follow the road. And the adrenaline rush. Maybe he was in a rush to go somewhere else. And we're back to Calais. Lovely. That's what it's been for the past few weeks since it got really popular. See, we've been going back and forth. We should do it? No. I didn't say that. What you're going to do now is you're going to clip that and you're going to cut out me saying don't, and you're going to put the rest of it back together. You did that yourself? Almost took someone out? Max, don't do that. Max. I don't know what that yellow one is doing. Don't do that, man. And until Monday. That's not too bad. Max. What did you do for 1.5, Did you get annoyed and you swore at someone, Shouldn't do that. Look, it's not laggy here. 50 frames, but I'm not lagging. Look. Are you going to turn left as well? You're indicating. Yeah. Wait for it. Lights haven't changed yet. Is the report going to end before they do it? Almost. Any second now. It's clear. I would have thought you would have just gone for it. And then it ends. What would they? We don't know if they cut the person off by both turning to the left or not. We don't know if that was the actual outcome. I thought they would have just gone for it. Usually people do. Damn. Not many here, hey? Not many here. You swore at someone? Ah, of course. I understand why people do that in response. It's just a split-second thing. You immediately do that. Not good. No. Oh. Can you swear at someone? No. This I might allow in this scenario because, whoa, that was close. You waited for them to go. Why were you that way round, though? Not sure what they're doing. Just leave them there. They're grazing. Awesome person. I know, right? Hello, Mayo. Hello, Uncle. Welcome in. Blocking the road. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's maybe a bit annoying if you see that happen and then no admin is coming to help them out. It would be nice if we had like a, emergency response. Immediately go there. Don't turn around. Are you trying to... I'm not sure why that car was there either. They might have wanted to help out the person that was stuck. Anyone ever told you something bad when you've banned them? Yes. Oh yes, I've had some insults. Yeah. They're completely useless though, because what's the point? Good job. Good job. Have to look at why or how they crashed. But hey, when you started this, you can see the dots of the people coming down the hill. Maybe you weren't aware that they were coming towards you, or you didn't care and you just went for it anyway, so. I don't understand the need to do that. Yeah, 112, yeah, call that number and then it will call one of our actual phones and we'll, no, don't do that. I didn't go and check the person. That's another thing I usually do. They're there anyway. Is this them? This be them. Them's the he, the her, the... whatever they want to use. Alien, I think, is focusing on IRL stuff in there. Oh god, the man's getting married at some point soon, isn't he? Next year or something, or later this year? Crazy! I think the way that they work is if you call any of them, it will direct to your local one. It's a really cool system. Like if you here would call 999, or rather if you here would call 911, or if you in America would call 999, I think it would convert. Because emergency services around the world are just linked. 999 is our emergency service. 999. Stream his wedding? No, sadly not. He'll have to do it himself. Head of Slam, appreciate that. Yeah, we have, yeah. Most of Europe has 112. Yes, because you're uniform with that. 911 is the American one, 999 is here. Yeah. Separate numbers for every single one. What you really should do is when you call it, thankfully I haven't needed to call it personally myself, you differentiate when you pick up the phone. They answer it and then say, what service do you need? So the first thing you should say is the service you need. For example, if it's fire. Then if it's an emergency, say the address next, immediately. And then while they're getting the person out to dispatch to that, you describe the situation ongoing. Because then they will describe it to the people that have already dispatched on the way. If you mention the address last, then you've wasted a lot of time, haven't you? Same, I guess, with police, simple as any of them, really. This was not necessary. That was not necessary. Maybe a keyboard or a mouse driver, because you could see the wibble wobble going on there. Was it that? Is that what caused it? This one giving a bit of a whoa. That's not any need to retaliate for, is it? What's the point in that? Maybe they're friends, huh? Clearly the first person didn't appreciate that. Maybe they're both mouse steering or keyboard steering or something. Why, though? And that's not even the whole thing. I thought it was mainly going to be that, unless it is that, and it took a while for them to report. This won't end well. Oh. Probably them reporting for that. I'll do that because that response wasn't necessary. They're not equal responses. 115, 112, 110. Ooh. They tried to change it. Ah, that would be so good if it was the actual number. Oh, sadly. 0118 999 88199. How old is that show now? 9119. I need to go rewatch that. The IT crowd. So good. Dry humor in most cases. Nine. Sehr gut. Loud vehicles again. Here we are heading down to the Alps. From the other way. So not Innsbruck way. But look at the view there. Yeah, making it all the same is very nice. So you just, that's it. You just know it. It's very easy. No, thankfully I haven't needed to call it myself. It is a very scary thing. It's a very scary thing. That's why they're trained to also be very calm. Because if they're as panicky as you, that's not going to help, is it? That's not going to help anyone. 20 years old. Jeez. And here's the traffic from the same, the roundabout. That is a bit of a weird entrance to the fuel station there. Just after the roundabout junction. Ah well. Oh well. That bit wasn't too bad. TSI, appreciate that. Big fan, not too bad. Hope you're well. G-Band speaking themselves, TPR, TPRK. TPR is teleport to repair. I assume teleport player to repair, if you want to give each letter something. And then TPRK is the same, but kicking them as well. TPRK is the preferred one because you want them to be off the server for the thing, but you also want them to be moved away from wherever they were. But if someone's just blocking, just TP, because they're not doing bad blocking. Tenettenber, yes. Do you remember also it was one of the Top Gear ones where James May's Eknalubna, whatever, where you put ambulance but the other way around so that if you're seeing it in your rearview mirror it's correct? Genius. That was a good episode as well. 3-month tour of Europe. I hope you got a lot of photos and memories from that. How many places did you visit? Very good. Hello, Pastor. Big fan. I done a couple here. I think it is on some, yeah. This one, I assume the only wrong bit was them overtaking at the roundabout, which wasn't really wrong, but that bit. Unless I missed it. Blocking, yeah, no, really, Really? This is in Brussels, though. Why'd you click a random person? Anyone else doing anything wrong? No? Doesn't seem to be. This is going to change as well. Wow, look how old this is. I hope you get to go nearer to this. I forgot what that's called. I've been in that place IRL. It's a science museum thing. You can go up all of these spokes. They're like escalators. Really cool. Brussels. Hacking. That's the sadness. I was reading the names out really quickly. The atomium, yes, atoms. Are you doing the fake stutter thing? I think you are. Look at the wheels! This wheel's not even on the floor. You've lifted it so much it's not even on the floor. It's nothing is spinning it. No. They think this looks cool. It's way nicer in the new update. I should hope so. Bringing it really up to date. Bit heavy, yeah. This could be a thing of the people that we saw in the last session. They have good specs. Yeah, I know what you're doing. They have good specs, so like the acceleration is still pretty good, but it's still slightly questionable. Here, they're just. If that's desync, you're toggling it when you want. It's not consistent because otherwise you'd be stuttering around every corner. Desync is very bad around corners. Your Honor, what the hell was that? Exactly. Gonna do it again. The DAF factory, true, true. Oh look, see, there we go. You just happened to enter that person's hitbox again. When they're every weekend. That's a lot. Because this person's not lagging back. Like, you got the little stutter every now and then, which is what all players have. You should keep your distance, right? Right? And then here we go again. He's just... Why are we doing that? Third time's the charm. I would like to see if they claim that that is desync, because there's... Nothing is happening to them in response. They're not, like, lagging back. They're just slowing down. No, like, glitchy bump or anything like that. It's very, very weird. You freak? God, I'm a freak as well. Mini Europe. Probably. We're talking very, very many years ago. It's not hacking, it's kind of the non-collision thing. I do want to see what they say for that. It's one of those things where you think it's desync because you've seen scenarios like that of desync a lot, but it's consistent each time. You know, this person doesn't seem to want to stay away from the person, you know? Very weird. Net abuse, that's not really a reason we use. I could do non-collision / lag hack, something like that. It all comes up with the same thing, really. It depends. The City of Batman, yes. Right. Continue. 20 kilometers away? Damn. Hamburg? I haven't been here in a while. What are you WTFing me for? Shush. Yeah, we've all done that, right? Hamburger. Hamburger. Cheeseburger. I will always say that word like that because of the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Random fun fact. Cheeseburger. Hamburger. Hamburg. Bergham. What are you doing though? What's the idea here? Just trying to prevent people from going in, you know? Hamburger. They are not here now. Okay. Not sure what that was about. Okay. Burger. The big burger, yes. Alps. Back at it again. The food on that board does look good. Looks very nice. Oh, you live near there as well? Oh, I see. Fair enough. Yes, I don't. So I believe that was my only time going there. It was very nice though. Museums are cool. Free museums are very cool. No reason not to go and see one. Nuke's house. Hold on a minute, we've got to go back and check that one afterwards. Slow down, you're in the city. Slow down, slow down. $110 approaching the roundabout. Whoa, we can't cross the roundabout. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Now you've wasted the time because you calculated that wrong. That you could have spent just going around the roundabout simply, you know, the normal way. What? The other one was waiting for the people at the roundabout. No, it's just, you know. Valor, appreciate that. Big fan. I really like how it shows it in people's different languages, and it looks so cool how insanely different all the words are for the same partner anniversary thing. That's really cool. What I wonder is, just random thing, in your respective languages, when I say like partnerversary, so not anniversary, would that translate properly? Is there an appropriate way of saying something versary as one word in your language? Languages? Because obviously versary is not a word, at least I don't think it is, but would you be able to split up your words sufficiently so that the versary part still makes sense? That's something interesting that English does. Anyway, this person might be the first time I've caught it in a report, but this definitely happens a lot. Going too fast towards the corner and then you smash into someone. Good luck trying to report me. I don't know if that was the same towards this same person. Like, yeah, you slowed down, but you still were going just too quick. You don't brake on the corner. You brake like before the turn. Before you even enter the tunnel, you go at a sufficient speed, you know? That's the idea. Aging duck a day. Yes. Panda duck. Ugh. I suppose so. If you shrink the word slightly, some of the parts of the word will still make sense. Remember the colour? I don't know if it was that exact car, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people use the same colour. Anniversaire. Yeah. But that's the full word, though. You know what I mean? In this case, it would be like partnerversaire. Yeah, partnerversaire. If that would still make sense to someone to say that, yeah. Like you could say a monthversary, if there's a word for that. Anniversary, annual, monthversary, month. And there's probably a word for that. You say monthly, but that. It would be something like... No, you still got the partner bit in it, yeah. It's interesting. Interesting how different they all are, eh? Pretty good. Not too many people coming up on this side. This is the side heading towards Klagenfurt. After that tunnel, after you come down from the restaurant, you go up towards it one side and then down. Come on, I was given a narration there. Down the other side, you know, it's pretty chill on this side. Weekend, yeah, well, we're still doing our celebratory, you know, that sort of thing. I'm pretty chill with it, though. I'm not too bothered. We have two main things we're doing today, and that's basically it. Then tomorrow we can do, like, the final whatever's going on, you know. Would be nice if more players did that. I'd just say, whenever there's a sale, buy the DLCs. You don't have to get the newest DLC, but that person might have had ghost mode. That's fine. That maybe not. Stream more on the weekends? No, I don't have time to do that. No. I have too many things to work on. I cannot do that. I don't even... I'm getting to the point now where I still do procrastinate, but I'm at the point where I don't have enough time to procrastinate. Yeah, usually I would. There's always something to be doing. I mean, you were slowing down, but you're still, you know... That's still too fast to enter the turn with. Slowing down before the turn, still a bit more. Your sensitivity might need to come down a bit. These are the kind of things where it's unintentional. That was not intentional. You can tell that they accidentally did that, but you still did something, though. You still booped the person.
Ow.
This is the new city road. That's what players have decided. Yes, the Alps road. This is at the other side of the Alps road, though. You know when you see like a famous monument or famous anything, but from the other side and it looks a bit weird? Yeah. From this side... That's more like it there.
Ow.
Most people are on this side. I say most. There's not as many as there, you know. Global. No, they're not global. That's just this server. That's just this server. Quite a lot of them. The ramps. The ramps would be near the top. If they hadn't been replaced. Someone earlier said that there was an update which removed them. Because they are placed at the time, and I guess they didn't bother placing them back here, because why would they? Actually, why would they be here because we're on Sim 1, Pastor? Why would they be on Sim 1, huh? But apparently they got removed anyway. In Sim 1, yeah, I thought about that for a minute. There we go, that's good traffic coming out of Calais. That's better, that's better. Good. Hello, Claret. Geo, appreciate the follow. Big fan. Big fan. Prime. 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 Because I know y'all do that now. Ooh, let's not rush into the city, shall we, please? You're all going to the same place anyway. I don't get any context of why people would rush to the same place to beat someone else to the same place. You're doing the same thing. What's the point? If it were a race, then yes, but it isn't. Now they're just having a friendly discussion. This one can't, because the turning and the, you know. Oh, what we doing? Oh, hey, yo, why? This person done something to you? That low is allowed. The it's from the Special Transport DLC. For some reason, you can use it. You can't do any jobs with it. Call him in Irish? Yeah. I don't know if they're actually saying the full abbreviation of that particular word, but there's someone trying to reverse on the bridge above. Yeah, and then yeah. No. Excuse me, why? Yeah, I wondered if that was the calling them, you know, the full version of that, or they're just saying something random anyway. I have no idea. Why? Yeah, they do have Irish flags. Want to make it 2? It should be 2. It's just, you know, that's just the length that we go with for that. All of these little things here as well, are these going to be changed? These little things we put to stop people from going immediately onto this rest area? Because there used to be a lot of people that parked up here to welcome people into the city, I guess. Not as much now, Prime. Not as much now. Stop them from going this way as well, because yes, people went this way, and then to go loop-de-loop back through here because they used to also park under the bridge. Fun. Driving CD on the event server will be on the event server shortly. Soon. I'll do my drive as well. The event concludes at, is it 8 p.m. UTC? I think it was 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. UTC. Which is 3 to 9 my time. Okay. It's not blocked entirely. It's only so that you have to go in through a bit further along, rather than coming straight off or doing a U-turn to get back in there. Because it would disrupt people coming down from the ramp. That's, I think, why it's like that. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. I believe from Calais' end, there's a few barriers you have to get to. If anyone did the Halloween event last year, or year before, you queue up at a gate, and then you slowly, one by one, go through the gate, and then you're allowed to go. That sort of thing. So it's an ongoing convoy. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I suppose you wanted to try and turn around there, or sort of U-turn, or exactly, maybe that didn't work. They might have wanted to loop-de-loop and then reverse into that spot, but they didn't actually do that. Soon, yes. I'll swap over momentarily, in fact, because we're near the hour. Does the eye tracker get hot? Not alarmingly. Like there's a little bit of warmth in it at the moment, but that's because of the mechanics, the little wires and such inside. But not hot, no. I know it's not in use at the moment, but it is on. ETS Driving Academy. Be interesting to, if for anyone doing real truck driving tests and such, if the in-game version is harder than the real-world version. Yeah, it messed itself up, Pastor, where basically I unpaused it and then it added all the time to the end for some reason, and then it just concluded itself. So I would need to redo it, I think. I'd need to start it, perhaps? From whatever the time that someone said it was. Basically. But we've had some subs since, so it would be, so I don't know. The timer's just for fun. Maybe tomorrow I'll just reset the timer. Ireland. How long? I don't know. Depends on how quick you can do it. I believe Tiro or someone else managed to do the drive. They were near the start and they did it in about half an hour. Depends on how long the queue is, you know? Depth perception. Yes. I find it very weird where there are some mods that show the correct mirror depth of field, and using those is so weird to me. So the in-game depth of field is wrong, I guess. But I prefer it. Less than 20 minutes. Damn. Those two are crashing. What was what was this for? This one. Here. Outside Calais. Yeah, we could go outside. We could go to the port, maybe. By now, there's not as many people there, so. Slowing down. Nearly hit the oncoming person. This one sweeps by. A little bit dangerous, but in this context, shouldn't have done anything wrong there. This one's like, But now you're pushing them out the road, you see, so you're both at fault. Nice. They've got back in front. This one wants to go back in front again. Playing a bit of leapfrog here. Goes back in front again. Goes back in front again. Rinse and repeat, yeah? 230. There was a lot at the beginning. Yes, people do like to be there at the start. That's when Alex was there as well. Have you won now? Maybe they think they won. what's the point? You know, what's the point? It's just that. It's the collisions and the bad overtaking repeatedly. They're trying to get banned, they are. They're trying to get banned. Right, one more. If anyone is on the particular server at the moment and you're in Calais, where could be a good place to park? 900 people, yes. If you're able to record when you're playing on the server, record, and you'll have your own log of it. Stokes? I was thinking Stokes. Yeah, I was thinking Stokes. Stokes is fine. NBFC? I mean, maybe. I don't like the annoying, constant mechanical factory sounds of Stokes that you can't hear anything. The port? Yeah. Maybe. Gonna be here for the whole thing. Damn. CD final drive. We shall be doing that, yes. Come back. After this report, I'll go BRB to set up the wheel, and then we'll set off. So within the next 15 minutes. It will be the only time that you're allowed, as an organised group, to go on a convoy down the city road, eh? Because technically you're not supposed to do that. Not in Sim 1. That was close. Hello, Zocco. Big fan. Appreciate that. Ooh, they tipped over. You're going to have to look back at that. What was that? Break the rules? Yeah, I do. Slow down, slow down. You're going to overtake. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh, guess not. Oh, but it ends there. Oh, I see. I see. You wanted to complete the overtake because they had briefly stopped. They had to slam their brakes on. They also hit the wall a bit. And then you... Oh! That was... why did they suddenly put up so much speed there? What was that? The physics kicked in there. The game does that, unless, you know, maybe using a cheat. I have no idea. That's your only instance of using it. That was weird. But yeah, let's not do that, shall we? Let's not do that. Do I give something for that? It's just there's something going on there, but that's a bit different. Plan to add, you got an ad, you poor thing. They wanted to try and get past them, but you picked a bad time to do it. You did it in a tunnel. You know, I mean, there is something involved there. That the song, do you like it? Yes. I wanted to show that at the end of birthday stream, but I forgot. So I put it out yesterday instead. Went very well. Spent quite a while on it. Splat. And then they realized that that was a big mistake, because they then disappeared instantly. Like, I get what you wanted to do, but it just didn't go well. It didn't go according to plan, did it? It was bad. It was very bad. It's awesome. Hey, I'm glad you like it. If anyone hasn't heard it, by the way, yet, boom, there it is. Link to the song. Go listen to it. Go save it. It's not on Spotify or anything. Why would you redeem that now? Oh, you were waiting for that, weren't you? It wasn't a safe overtake, no, but because it was barely even an overtake to begin with, it's more of a collisions thing, I think. Alps. Okay. Yeah, it briefly goes above 100, then they purge. No, it will purge. A rap song? Absolutely not. Rap isn't my thing, really. Don't use AI to make a rap song. God, they are so terrible. Ad time. How you doing? Ad time? I think we're running an ad. Let's get another Gambo in a minute. Hold on. There we go. Gambo. Hello, Andy. It is indeed. It's been a while. death metal show. Cool. Last day 158. It could be. Could be. Imagine. They'll wait for the event to conclude and then push it tonight. Who knows? K-pop. I'd need to. I'll have a friend that speaks Korean enough and have them do it. How about that? Yeah. K-pop is now branching out into basically any. You can put any style, any genre, because I've heard some of them try a bit of hard style and things like that, and they, you know, house, some weird dubstep, that sort of thing, you know, and they just put the Korean girl group, boy group over the top of it, and boom, K-pop.
The 100 reports for the entire map.
On this server, yes. It's not for the entire network. It would be cool if I could see reports from any server, regardless of what server I was on, but no. I have heard some Electric Callboy songs, yes. They blend it quite well. Heavy sort of pop, rave metal, I guess, that kind of stuff. Ooh, I know what you wanted to do there. Brit, a big fan. Appreciate that. You swapped? Welcome up. This is the replacement for the CD Road, yes. Players have decided this is where they want to go. The Alps. Boring? No, that's not a boring report. No. We had something happen. So for some reason, they had the idea that here is where they'll go for the overtake. Maybe they forgot there was a corner there. Or that there was someone oncoming. They merged in front, but then they realized they hadn't, you know, accommodated anything, space or anything like that, you know. That could have been worse as far as a crash. It was a bit of a bump. And then they just sat there sort of contemplating their thoughts. What people, I guess, what I've seen some videos of people doing, which is the only...
Idea for Sim 1 if 1.59 doesn't come till next week. Admins
and event sim could close CD at Calais and Duisburg so players get used to it not being there. No, you'll still have people just guarding it. Like one of the April Fools where we closed it and removed the middle of it and you had people crying, begging, you know the let me in meme? It was like that. He's telling himself, yeah, he's like, damn, why did I do that? Yeah, the what some people do is they use an AI to like give an idea of what they want the song to use, and then they use actual instruments and software to actually make the song. Which, yeah, I guess you could, but to get that idea in the first place, it's sampled through existing music. The same way that generated art uses existing art to think of something else. AI does not make something new. It's very difficult to make something new. Yeah, you've got thumbnails everywhere. It's YouTube videos, YouTube thumbnails, voiceovers, songs. The songs are getting eerily good because of how much they're sampling. Like Suno, I think it's called Suno. It's getting good. You heard mine? I'm glad you like it. Big fan, big fan. I do want to do videos and shorts of like how the song was made, basically. I want to do that. How long did it take? Well, I wasn't really doing a push for Partner at the time. It just happened because I was doing a lot of admin and I thought, hey, we're close to it. But I've been streaming for maybe 5 or so years before that already. So, or is this the Alps Road? The Alps Road. This is in the direction heading towards Klagenfurt. The middle with the restaurant is up here, where people like to park up.